Welcome, guys, to KL Talks. This is King Lascombo. And with me today in the studio, I have a special friend, which I would love for her to introduce herself. So please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Chika. My friends call me Chikki, and I'm happy to be here, Matthew.
Oh,
Thanks for
thank you.
inviting me.
Thank you for being on the show. Today on the show, something she did not say. Today, we're talking about the diaries of a Nigerian teacher. Now, Chiki here is an amazing teacher, a
How do you
Nigerian
know
teacher.
that?
I don't know. I just feel so. It's only right to say good things on this show.
You know, right?
Yeah, but I mean, by the end of the show, we would know if you are good
Okay.
or you are not good. So we're going to be talking about the diaries of a Nigerian teacher, like I said. But we're going to go on a short break. When we come back, we're going to go straight into the topic for the day. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to KL Talks with myself, King Lascombo. I still have Chiki. If you're just joining, you haven't missed a beat because we're just starting. So my first question to you, Chiki, how are you? Hope you're comfortable.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Thank you
Yeah,
for
no
asking.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I didn't ask initially, but I have to ask
No,
now.
it's fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
So teaching generally for you, what has it been? What has the experience been for you personally?
Teaching is fun, really, because working with kids is actually very fun and satisfying.
For real?
Yes. One of my greatest satisfactions as a teacher is the fact that I teach some of these children when they are in lower classes, and I see them later. Some of them sending messages like on social media, and then I see them in universities. I'm so excited because
There's like a chain of growth you've seen
yeah, I
with this
contributed
kid.
to this child's life,
Oh, that's so
and
cool.
then it's never something negative when they reach out. So
Okay, so why did you choose teaching? I mean, when I was a child, I wanted to be a lawyer, but I'm here doing podcasts. But I'm just saying, like, why did you choose to be a teacher?
okay, I'd say both my parents were teachers.
Oh,
Maybe that's where the vision came from. I don't know,
mm,
but during my service here, I served in a school,
okay.
and I sort of fell in love with the kids because I remember it was quite difficult for me to leave after
Okay.
my year of service was over. So I just
Did you feel like that was the turning point? I mean, you just went to this school and started teaching these kids, and then you're like, oh, I'm really good at what I do.
yeah, I think so. I think so because I did not quite see myself leaving at the time.
Okay. Okay. Have you experienced any growth in your? I mean, a lot of people start off teaching subjects, A subjects, then you move on to teaching 2 or 3 subjects. Before you know, you're a principal of a school or a vice principal, yada yada yada. But have you seen any growths or any benefits from what you're doing as a teacher?
Of course, I studied chemistry,
Hmm.
then I started teaching English.
Wow.
And yeah, I
Contrast.
understand.
I mean,
I read from chemistry to English.
yeah. I mean,
No connection.
yeah.
But then, because of my years teaching English, I understand a lot of things about the language.
Mhm.
English as a language. I understand why we use certain words when we do, why we use English, just the language.
All right, teach me something. I'm a student in your class. Let me test you. Like you said, I'm testing you.
Matthew.
No,
No,
I'm.
you have to pay me.
We'll talk about that after
No,
the show.
teachers get paid.
I just need you to show me the the growth
I'm
that you're talking
sorry,
about.
I don't do free.
Oh, she. So that's based on your benefits that you have been getting.
Of course.
And how vast are these? You might not give me a figure. You can write it down if you want to, or just give me a range.
Nope.
Ah,
I'll pass.
this is very personal. It's very personal.
Yeah.
All right. So to my next question, are you have kids?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
have two
So
boys.
fresh boys. Are you as stern as you are with your your other children? Like, Damola, stop that! Kneel down. Are you as stern with your
Okay,
kids?
so there's a twist to that actually.
Mhm.
I try to be more lenient with other people's kids because I don't know how it is in their families.
Okay.
I can only really be that stern with my kids.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
And then,
Mm-hmm.
the way Nigerian parents now, Gen Z parents, as they call them,
Mm-hmm.
almost always come to schools to fight teachers for
Mm.
disciplining their child. So,
Have you faced any of those things?
well, yeah, just once.
Tell us about it.
So, what I don't really remember what happened, but it was a boy,
Okay.
and I kind of hit him a bit.
A bit.
Yeah.
This explain a bit. This my hand. Explain.
Take your hand down.
Did you just hit? What?
Okay, and so his parents,
Came full force.
well, they were actually nice. The mom was nice.
Mm.
Okay, the funny thing is that I was friends with the parents before then.
Okay.
So when it happened, the mom reached out to me and said that the dad was very upset that he was going to come to school to do stuff, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the end of the day, it was sorted. I wasn't at work at the time the man showed up, and so I don't know what was discussed with school management. But
Okay. Okay.
I didn't lose my
cool.
job. So.
She and it didn't come up in any of your CVs.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, we
this
didn't.
was she
It
used
didn't
to-
because I wasn't. I don't think it's been a while, but
Okay.
it wasn't an extreme case at all. So
Okay, but I'm sure now you'd handle that situation a bit better.
I will, because I recently had a situation at my place of work, and
Okay.
I was actually proud of myself.
Oh.
Yeah, teaching has taught me self-control. Teaching has really taught me self-control, and it's one thing I am very happy about.
All right, so we're going to go on a break, and when we come back, we're going to go a bit more into what we're talking about. I hope you're enjoying the show. Thank you again, Chikki, for being here. We'll be right back.
You're welcome. You
Ah.
pay.
We'll try after this break. Welcome back to KL Talks with King Lascombo. And I still have Chikki with me in the studio. Hi, Chikki. So, you have been talking about money a lot. So I'm about to ask you. I mean,
you, I'm an Igbo girl. From my name, you would know.
yes, true. So I want to ask, as a teacher, are you being paid well for what you do?
Anybody ever going to accept that they're being paid well, no matter the profession?
I mean, you may not want to say the truth. I mean, that's very political of you as well. But I'm just saying, you probably wake up very early in the morning. You get to school very early in the morning. They say before assembly, right? So if you're there before assembly, you're probably there pretty at like 9, no, 8, 8:30, 7:38. So you're in school very early. You teach for about 8 hours. And then you commute back to your house. Don't
Well,
you
I
think?
don't really teach for 8 hours. Because where I work, we're not the only teachers, right? It's
Okay.
just probably unique to my school.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have other teachers, we have subject teachers.
Okay.
and-
So you're more or less, are you a class teacher?
Yes, I'm a class teacher.
That's all.
Yeah.
And then you have other subjects that you take.
So I basically teach homeroom subjects, and then we have other teachers who come in from time to time to teach
Okay.
subjects like computing.
Oh. That's a chill job. I should be a teacher.
Right.
Yes.
And then one of the perks,
Let's go.
we get to have these long holidays, and then we get our midterm breaks,
Oh, that's
and
true.
then we have our termly breaks. So there's
Are you
sort of
quite
a
enjoying
balance.
it? Are you people looking for somebody too?
No, we're not though. Just stay in your podcast.
Okay, so have you set any goals or targets while you started, being a teacher? Any goals like, oh, today I want to be a teacher. So in the next 5 years, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be that. Do you set goals for yourself or do you set targets for yourself?
Yes, of course. Every serious human being has to set goals for themselves.
Okay.
And yeah, I have set a few goals for myself, and where I am presently is actually one of my goals achieved.
Okay. The school or the level of teaching?
The school, and then I have a higher goal right now.
Mm.
which
That's
I-
the thing about, when you hit a goal, you always want to go higher.
Yeah, so
Alright,
I'm
that's-
attaining my goal.
So you let me say, if you have like 10 targets, how many have you hit right now?
Well, that would be exposing too much. You have to pay for that information.
Ah.
But one thing I can say is I have never really seen myself as a school owner, so that is definitely not one of my goals.
Okay. In the future, if paraventure she becomes a school owner, you would let her know, please,
Matthew, there are too
that
many
it was
schools in
on KL
Nigeria.
Talk that the information came. I have sown a seed in your mind.
No,
Think
there are
about
many
it.
schools in Nigeria, and see, there's a lot more that the education sector needs.
Okay, so
than
you'll be
opening
doing that.
schools here and there. Yeah, so I'm more about content. I'm more about structure. I'm more about organization, which has got nothing to do with owning a school.
And these are the things I'm talking about. You have all these things in place. Okay, you don't want to give those information out to me and my listeners.
He has to pay.
All right, so that's basically it for the show. Thank you so much, Chikki, for being on the show with me.
Thank you.
And we're going to go on a break. When we come back, we're going to go through the trivial session where Chikki is going to answer some basic trivia questions, and then
Basic.
we'll be right
Now I'm
back
scared.
after this. All right, thank you. Welcome to the final session of the show. This is KL Talks with King Lascombo, and I still have the amazing teacher that doesn't want to give me too much information, Chikki, with me in the studio.
Hi.
So this is the trivia question. There are no right or wrong answers. Actually, it's just basic questions about what you do. So my first question goes: which kids are easier to teach, male or female, and explain why?
Male or female? I wouldn't really. I can't say. Really, I can't say because
So you've been teaching for how long? Like,
close to 10 years.
yeah. So in these 10 years, which children do you feel are easier to teach? The male children or the female children?
And is it about? It's not about the gender, really.
Yes, true.
I don't
It's
think
not.
it's about the gender.
But
It's probably about the age. I don't like teaching teenagers.
you don't like,
Yeah,
right? They're
they
supposed
are
to.
evil.
This is give you love letter.
No, they don't.
Ah!
But they are very evil. I
Oh.
like to avoid them as much as I can.
Okay. That would have answered my second question, which is: do you have a crush? Like there's students that
I
crush.
teach kids.
But you've never taught a teenager in your life.
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine.
But I've had situations where my children actually had a crush on me.
Oh, how did you handle it?
Well,
Did not drop love letter.
no, they didn't drop.
Yeah.
It wasn't that serious.
Hey.
They were kids, you know. They were like
Okay.
a bunch of 7-year-olds.
Oh,
Yeah,
and they're like,
so-
oh, you're so amazing. Thank you so much. Oh,
I
that's
mean, and I actually had a soft spot for those particular children. In fact,
cool.
I still communicate with a few of them today.
Hope you are not
Matthew.
Macron.
Matthew! Please, I am happily married
Yes.
with 2 lovely boys.
Oshe, are we looking for a third?
Nope.
Okay.
Is that a trivia question?
It is. It's actually here. If you want to see, I'll show you.
No.
How do you react to, or how do you treat naughty kids?
Very, very hard to handle. So, like I said earlier, I had the situation, a very bad situation. A child actually hit my hand. A 7-year-old actually hit me. And at the
One
time,
of your crush.
no, a very naughty child.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh well, these days they don't allow us to call children naughty.
Mm.
So, but they can't come and beat me right now.
Mm.
So, well, We had a situation, and the girl refused to write, so I wanted to take her notebook from her. I took the notebook from her, and she hit my hand for taking the notebook. She's just 6.
Wow.
Yeah. And at the time, I couldn't do anything because of school policies, and we were in a public place. So I couldn't really do anything about it. But it was eventually dealt with.
Okay, that's cool. What's your best memory as a teacher? This is the final question, so you're safe.
Okay. So I had this set of students, and then I think it was during COVID.
Okay.
So we were meant to come up, I was meant to come up with the creative video for Children's Day.
Okay.
And I ran out of ideas. I didn't know what to do. But then I composed this very beautiful video.
Oh.
I put their pictures together, and I just thought about all the children, and I wrote my favorite memory of them all.
Oh.
And the video was actually a banger.
Was she?
You know, a lot of, because I sent it to them, a lot of parents were so happy, and I got a lot of commentations. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I hope, when you leave here in the years to come, you'd make a video in the future of this moment and commend me as well as you've commended your children.
You should. You should actually make a video of me.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know?
We are safe now. Don't
I'll
worry.
tell your audience your favorite memory of me.
No. Don't worry. There's a show that will air maybe at the end of the year where I will talk about everybody that I brought on and explain what they did genuinely to my show.
Okay.
So you'll be there.
I'm looking forward.
So this is your shout out. You can give a shout out to anybody. You don't have to shout out to me.
Matthew, you didn't tell me I was going to do that.
If I tell you want to cram it.
I mean, at least I would have thought about it.
Okay, so give a shout out.
Okay, shout out to who now? My family, my friends. Tito Bruce.
Oh my god.
Who do you know that is?
It's very hot in this place.
Yeah, my sisters, my brother, he knows himself. And yeah, everybody special in my life who's been there for me. Very
political, if you know. She not really mention names like that. So she'll not fail. So I'm first of all going to give shout out to everybody that is watching or listening to me at this time. Shout out to Tito Bruce behind the scene. I know him. Doing all the work. Thank you. Shout out to my sisters. Sister Mira, Sister Marion. She does not like it when I say Sister Marion, but I'll say it. Thank you for the support and the drive. Sister Oma, SM. Shout out to everybody basically that supports Swiftwave Radio. Shout out to Swiftwave Radio for the opportunity actually to do this on their platform. And, it only can get better. I mean, whatever you see that is maybe wrong with this, you can let me know. I'll work on it. If you have a topic you want to talk about, you can also let me know. I'll work on it. And, if you want to be on the show, reach out to me on social media. That's King Lascombo on Twitter, Instagram. No Facebook, just King Lascombo.
Why? It's old school, huh?
Not really. I don't really feel it like that.
Okay.
But am I not on his? I'm on his Instagram now.
But I'm not on his Facebook.
All right, I'm still there, but
you're facing your book.
Yes. Chop, back. And if you want to sponsor, you can also reach me on these platforms, and then we'll talk about that. So thank you to everybody. I wish you a lovely day. Have a great evening, and goodbye.